You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah! Morning, Stewies. Let's do this, baby.
Morning. Listening to the Doug Stewart Show may cause sore throat from arguing about sports so much, increased knowledge of sports and sports issues, short tolerance for BS sports shows,
Good
referring to yourself as a Stewie, consistent visits to the Doug Stewart Show chat room to talk ish, a sudden craving for boiled peanuts, fellas, better luck with the ladies, better luck with the fellas, a deeper appreciation for 80s and 90s hip-hop music, and an uncontrollable urge to donate money to the Doug Stewart Show. We thank you for listening.
Right,
enjoy.
Get this together here. Nothing but a gangster party. I'm going to give it to you raw, no Vaseline.
What?
Walter, change that!
He f***ed up.
And that's figuratively, not literally, because I don't get down like that. You know what I mean? Come on. The trillest sports talk show in America. Let's go, baby. The Doug Stewart Show. It's Friday. It's Friday. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. It is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shots out and good morning to all of the Stewies. I'll tell you what a Stewie is in a second. The Doug Stewart Show, sponsored by footballsportsapp.com. Puff, bring it back. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. Thank you for joining your boy. Oh, boy, I get hype. Oh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. The Doug Stewart Show is sponsored and brought to you by footballsportsapp.com, the first live action mobile sports app played in real time and a real cool way to get in the game. Check out footballsportsapp.com, all brought to you by United Games. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so what I do every day is let you know a couple of things. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, I need you to do a couple of things. I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, I need you to click on the little follow button. That's very important that you do that so that when this show or any other show goes live on the network, you will be alerted. All right. And the second thing I need you to do is to click on the little chat bubble thingy. And once you click on that, man, you go to a marvelous world, man. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy chat. And the people inside that chat room, the best chat room in the world. I call those people the Stewies. Yeah. Good morning, Stewies. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So post your thoughts in there, man, whatever we're talking about on the show. We read a lot of the chat messages and the chat posts throughout the 2 hours of the Doug Stewart Show. It adds to what we're talking about. It's conversation. This is the most interactive show in the world. I mean, it is. So post your thoughts in there, and we'll have a lot of fun with that. We do a lot of different things around here. Dougie Dailies. We do top fives. Today we got a nice top five for you. We're going to talk about the top 5 running backs in football today in the NFL today. Yeah. BPA's Ball Peanut Awards. I'll tell you about that here in a second. A lot of fun around here, man. I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. All right, let's go ahead and roll out these boiled peanuts. All right, so if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, a while back, kind of like at the beginning of the show, strange little story happened, and the term boiled peanuts came up, and it denotes the buster of the week in sports, entertainment, and beyond, okay? It's a long story behind the name. I don't want to get into it right now, but it is. You don't want no boiled peanuts. And so, here are your nominees for this week's Boiled Peanuts Award, and we'll give it out at the end of the show today. R. Kelly. R. Kelly, man, 50 years old, damn near 50 years old, dating a 19-year-old chick. He's a perv. Y'all nominated R. Kelly. In general, those black women, not all black women, but those black women, and I don't know, we probably should have just put people in general, but this is the way the nomination came into the Doug Stewart Show Facebook group. Those black women trolling Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas about their hair. I haven't really talked about that, man. And we're going to have the Griz on the show a little bit later. The Griz talked about that a little bit on his show a couple of days ago, man. I haven't really talked about it. Here's my thing about that, man, is of course you want to, when you're on a national stage, you want to look your best. All right, you do. And I remember we were on First Take, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. We were on First Take, and we, not just First Take, but we did several TV shows in the early, mid-2000s. One thing, before we started to do every show, I always got this call from my mama. And she was like, Doug, make sure you get your hair cut, you shave, and wear a nice suit, could you please? A lot of people going to be watching you. So that was always on my mind. I was always trying to look good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the world's watching. I mean, you're on national TV. So I get people saying that, you want to be as tight as you can when you're in front of that camera, once again, for the world to see. But I think the thing that people are missing about this Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas hair thing is, they're actually participating in doing their sport, okay? So they're sweating. And you know how black people's hair, when you got perm and all that stuff in it, how it affects it when it's sweating and when there's water mixed with your damn hair. So they can't really help it. they can't really help it. And I mean, I really think it's sad, man, that so many petty people are just killing these two young ladies. And that's another part about it. They're young ladies, and I don't get it all, man, but a lot of people are trolling them, man. There's been a lot of talk on the internet about, they should do something with their hair. I mean, come on, man. They are playing their sport. It's basically the same thing like if you had a big afro or you had a nice, asymmetrical box or whatever, and you played football and you took off your helmet while you're playing the game. If you took off your helmet, your box, your afro gonna look jacked up. It's the same damn thing. So I don't get that. So they're nominated. Whoever's trolling those young ladies. The NFL Hall of Fame, as well as the NFL for that botched debacle of a game the other night, the Hall of Fame game, they've been nominated. That ninja, the Stewie's been nominated for saying Vampire in Brooklyn is a better movie than Norbit. Oh, boy, you might even win. And then lastly, man, Rough Buff the Stewie. We got one more. Rough Buff the Stewie's been nominated for a Ball Penis Award as well. I love him to death. Big-time supporter of the Doug Stewart Show and the Two Live Stews for a long, long time, but very disappointing. He never hit the follow button in the last 2 years. So when we did the show the other day, out of the order, out of the time that we normally do it, he didn't even know. And he kind of showed his cards a little bit later saying that he didn't know the show was live. And you know better than that, man. Hit the follow button. And then lastly, the last nominee for a Ball Penis Award is Grego the Stewie. Now, you might say to yourself, why is Grego the Stewie nominated? I don't know. It just seems right. He did something this week to deserve a Ball Penis Award nominee, so he's nominated. Grego the Stewie. Also today, man, at 12 noon Eastern Time, we got sports and more. Reg, from what I understand, Reg is going to have an interesting conversation with John Fisher. All these are guys that have their own shows on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. And then, as I mentioned earlier, man, at around 11:45, man, we're going to talk to the Griz for about 20 minutes. That's going to be exciting. The Griz has been saying some off-the-wall ish over the last couple of weeks. So we're going to have the Griz on. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. The Griz is that ninja you love to hate. So says the Stewies. A lot of people, man, they love him, but then they hate him at the same time. So we're going to have him on the Doug Stewart Show all the way from South Central L.A. for the first time ever. I'm looking very forward to that. And also today, I got to remind you, today is offering day. Yes, sir. It's offering time. Yeah. You got paid today. I know you did. Not all of you, but a majority of y'all got paid today. How do you think this fine establishment of a show can continue unless you help us? Huh? We give you 10 hours of quality entertainment 5 days a week. The least you can do is dig into your pocket and pull them out like rabbit ears. And donate $5 to the Doug Stewart Show one time a month. Now, if you donate $20 or more, we'll even send you a t-shirt. Yes! We're running low on the Doug Stewart Show second edition run t-shirts. If you want to get a second run edition t-shirt from the Doug Stewart Show, $20 or more, man. We got you. We appreciate all the donations. We'll be giving shout-outs all day long today. Thank you to all of the Stewies that help us continue to provide you with this quality sports and guy talk show. Yes, sir. Thank you. The way to donate is go to thedougstewartshow.com, click on the donate button, donate safe and secure through PayPal. It's through PayPal, and we'll give you a shout-out today, man. Thank you over the air. All right, when we get back from the break, man, let's talk a little bit about the Olympics, man. The Simones. Yes, sir. And Michael Phelps still doing his thug thizzle, like Ryan, my brother, would say. Don't go away. Back in 3 minutes. The Doug Stewart Show.
The number one cheap rocket jersey firm.